Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Hardcore. So sit back, relax, grab your beers, grab your shares, and let's go. In the next 500 days we are going to tackle a big ocean monument, build a big Omega Guardian farm, but also sidetrack to build a little squid farm, because you know we need that dark prismarine, baby. But we are going to start off where we left off in the previous episode, and we're going to start to make some progress on the Tower of Death. This is a big build, so I want to do some little progress in every episode. Come on! So here we are, back in my hardcore Minecraft world, and I'm so excited to keep on building on this tower. We start off by making a floor, and I went with the copper to make a star-shaped thingy. And I have to say, this looks really awesome, and it's going to look even more awesome when all of the copper has oxidized. And then we continued to do my absolute favorite thing in this game, placing a ton of deep slate. And then I got this awesome idea. What if we took all of the diamond ore which I have discovered down in my deep slate mine, and we put it in a line in the middle of the star, just to flex a little bit, you know what I mean, guys? And yeah, we didn't have enough for now, but we are going to mine some more deep slate, and I guess we will have enough diamonds in the end of this episode. So after placing a lot of more deep slate on the floor, it was time to mine some more deep slate. And this is how we do it, TNT guys. It's the best way to get a lot of deep slate. And after a while, this is how the floor looks like right now. And the diamonds will fit in so much better when the copper has oxidized, and the blue will match each other, and it will look awesome, believe me guys. Then it was time to continue to build up on the tower so it actually becomes a tower. And I decided to make the second part, or the second floor, what you want to call it, also kind of the same star shape as the copper floor down below. And then it was just time to build up and place a lot of more deep slate. And of course we also needed to close off the roof on the second floor, so let's place some more, you guessed it, deep slate. And then it was time for the big project this episode, and that was to create a really Omega Guardian farm. So we went to a desert and started collecting a lot of sand. And this sand will be used to drain the ocean monument, and this is a big task. So I flew out to an ocean monument which I discovered a little earlier when I was exploring the world. So I landed on an island, and look at that, some drowned, and actually one of them had a trident. I didn't have a trident yet, so I killed him, and look at that. We finally got ourselves a trident. So I placed down my shulker boxes of sand, and then I took on the ocean monuments and I killed all the elder guardians so we wouldn't have any problem with that. and then the ocean monument is conquered and we are ready to start building our farm, or I guess drain the monument at the beginning, of course. And then it was just time for me to start placing sand for a lot of hours, watching some good movies, and after a while it will probably be done. And after a couple of hours it was done. All the sand was placed, and now the only thing remaining was to do the fun task of draining all these little holes. So I grabbed all my sponges, which I have gotten from Conquer around 7 or 8 ocean monuments in the past, and I got to work. And there it was, the entire monument was drained. Now all I have to do is to remove the sand and remove and drain the ocean monument itself. Then we can start building our awesome Omega Super 2000 Guardian farm. And there we are, the entire ocean monument is drained and the sand is removed. So I went back to my base and repaired my tools, elytra and armor, and then we went back and started chopping down the monument itself, and of course took away all the water with more sponges, and then we were ready to build a farm. Yeah, so the last block was mine from the ocean monuments, and I have to say we got a lot of goodies and a lot of blocks to work with from this monument. Just take a look at this. All these prismarine blocks, all the sea lanterns, well, not so much sea lanterns though, but you know what I mean. But before we could build a farm, we had to flatten the area out, so I took work with my beacon and just started mining, and after a while the whole area was flat. So it's finally time to build a farm. So we start off by collecting all the resources we need, and the only thing I really didn't have was the soul sand, so we grabbed that and then we went to the overworld and we start building the farm. And we started off by making the middle with some campfires to kill the guardians that will drop down. We made a little storage system down below, which will be changed quite a bit after a while. Then we towered up quite a bit to make a far drop so they don't have to burn the fire too far, so they take a little bit of damage when they fall. And we continued to do the platforms and all the water streams which will catch the guardians. And this farm will contain of 2 big basins with soul sand in the middle, which will bubble up all the guardians and then flow them down in the water and finally drop down the chute, and they will be killed, and we will collect the guardians with a nice simple storage system. And there we go, both columns and the basins are done, and what's left now is to create a simple storage system. And this isn't advanced at all, we just flush all the items down into some water streams with some droppers, and then we flush them right into different chests which will hold all kind of different drops. Well, it's only 2 drops because we will just let the cod just go away. And this is how the farm works. You can see all the guardians spawning, and now it was time to decorate this room. And this was also a really big project, and we start to cut out a lot of stone, other things around us, and then it was, as you guessed it, a lot to place a lot of deep slate and also other blocks this time. And then I realized we needed a lot more dark prismarines, so we headed back to base and built up a small squid farm. And with all that black dye from the squid farm, it was finally time to finish off the design of the Guardian farm. All we had to do was to finish off the roof and also the floor. It was all a mix of all the different kind of prismarine blocks and deep slate and sea lanterns to make the light pop really good. And this is the last thing we will do in this episode, and I hope you really enjoyed it, because I have a blast playing this game, and the Minecraft Hardcore Adventures is a totally new love for me, and I can't wait to continue to build for the next episode. Who knows what we're gonna do then? I don't know, no one knows, but I guess we'll see. And with that said, guys, hope you really enjoyed, and if you enjoyed, please leave a like, please leave a subscribe if you want to see more of this world. And by that said, take care and be nice to each other, and we'll see each other the next time. Bawambaa's out.